live, but this time on Facebook. What? I know, thought I'd try something a little bit different. But it's also part and parcel with what I got here, some of the questions from you people. Welcome again to Dumb Luck Brewing Video Podcast episode number 33. This will be a solo broadcast, and yeah, this is just me. But hopefully be more with you as well, because we'll have Q&A. Hey, it's Brian. He's joined the podcast. Isn't there a way that I can invite you in as well? I think there. Hey, you can post this Dumb Luck Brewing. Look at that. Hails yeah. What does this button do? Yes, I can add you. Request to be in your broadcast. Allow viewers to send requests to be in your podcast. Okay, why not? Well, they'll throw that on there too. Should you want to jump on and ask a question live? Just give it a minute, see if someone else might come join us. Chromatography. Oh, cool. Super cool. Okay. Let's just begin. I'm not even sure if I can download a live broadcast from Facebook. Probably, right? Oh, look, a little flying thumbs up. Oh, that's very nice. Thanks, Brian, for liking the broadcast. All right. Let's see. What question should we go with first here? Well, how about we go with this one? What is Dumb Luck Brewing and why? Well, I kind of covered this before when, I guess, the first live broadcast I did from work here. Dumb Luck Brewing is a brewery born out of a passion for industrial automation between my father and I. We both were interested in brewing. We both were interested in technical stuff, and just thought we'd start planning out building a fully automated brewery. And while we did that, I got the smart idea that, hey, this could be more than just the brewery. I think that there could be a greater purpose to it, right? Because I was always very much interested in entrepreneurship and going out on your own and building things. And I've always been looking for an opportunity to build on that, and I thought, well, hell, I like social media, I like doing videos, I like producing things, and I like the technical stuff, and I like drinking beer, most of all. And this project was going to allow all of that to happen. So started making a plan and putting together piece by piece what is it that I actually want to do with this. And initially, first off, was born this, the video podcast, right? Even before the brewery was completed, and it still isn't complete, right? We started building it up and laying down the foundations. Hey, Richard, welcome to the podcast. Shooting it out of Facebook today to see how that goes. Just currently explaining the first question: what is Dumb Luck Brewing and why? And where was I at? Oh yeah, so this allows for the opportunity to do all of these things. Building community through these video channels, social media and whatnot. I love socializing, I love talking to people, and especially when we all have similar interests and we're all, you know, pushing for the same goals, to have some fun and enjoy life together, right? And with the brewery, get to tinker with all this automation and mechanical who's-its and what's-its and thingamabobs, and try to make it work. Stumble headlong through brewing and building recipes and putting things together. And ultimately, we're going to build a homebrew kit where you can take Dumb Luck Brewing's beer recipes and you can take it home and you can do it right at home, and then we can all do that together. So hopefully we'll do live broadcasts where we can do like an all-day brew day together. We could chat and discuss and run into snags together and, you know, talk about how each of our different brew systems were going, all right? And maybe we'll have a beer of the month club, and we'll all brew the same beer each month and have a broadcast where we all get to talk about that. Not to mention guest brewers on. And I was even thinking about maybe doing joint ventures with other breweries, and we could package their beer into kits as well. Hey, Amber, welcome. And putting together multiple different products so that we can, through Dumb Luck Brewing, we can create exposure for more than just ourselves, more than just our own brewing, but for many local breweries and many micro breweries as well, like that maybe are too small to build their own product like a homebrew kit, but we could do it with them. I think they would just be super fun. It'd be really cool to be able to do that. Anyway, that's what Dumb Luck Brewing is, and that's where it kind of came from. All right, check that one off. Next up, next question, which I think is the most popular question. Hey, he likes beer too. We all like beer. That's why we're all such cool pals. Don't forget, if you like beer, maybe you should comment below and tell me and Brian what your favorite beer is. I don't know, can you do that? Can you comment down below? Or just comment on the stream what your favorite beer is. All right, question number 2. What's your first brew? So many people asking, what are you gonna brew first? What are you gonna brew first? Well, the plan is, as it stands, is the first brew that I'm gonna brew is water. Right? We're just gonna run the brewery and run straight through the whole process with water. But after that, the first beer that I'd like to brew would be just a super simple pale ale. Just nothing fancy, no hops, nothing, no finishing, just like really simple, minimal steps possible. And that's what the first beer is going to be. And it'll probably be a really small batch too, like maybe a half batch. And hopefully that comes through and works out really well. And then we'll start building up the complexity from there, right? Hey, Coach Gio, welcome to the broadcast. That's what the first brew is likely going to be. Sleeman's Honey Brown is the best. That is a really delicious beer. I've actually been a fan of that one for a long time. I think that was like the first, wasn't that like the first beer that Sleeman's came out with? All right, take care, Richard. At least the first one I remember them bringing out. Next question. The next question that I get the most is, will you sell beer? No, we're not going to sell beer, but you will be able to get beer by donation at the brewery. And so friends and family, people who I can trust with the location of the super secret brewery, can come by, fill up a beer or fill up a growler, and leave a donation if you so desire. That's where you could actually get Dumb Luck Brewing beer from. Aside from that, you'll have to make it yourself, because it'll be coming in homebrew kits. You either join the Beer of the Month Club, or you can one-off buy wort kits, or you can buy full-on homebrew kits that'll come with everything you need to brew your own beer at home. That came after Kokanee Gold. Yeah, the Sleeman's Honey Brown. Oh. it's my close friend and compatriot. Adding. Well, we'll see. You probably show up, will pop up soon enough. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Now I'm covering up the camera. There, turn that up. It's still adding you, buddy.
Here we go.
Sure. There he is. Hey, Brian, welcome to the Dumb Luck Brewing Video Podcast, episode number 33.
We made it.
Wouldn't miss it.
There we go. I had to turn my phone sideways here, like that, so you get this double screen action.
Yeah, get that side by side. I think if I turn it vertical, you might turn into like a little picture-in-picture in the corner.
Yeah, does it? It's like, you better turn sideways or it won't like it.
Yeah.
Yep, won't happen.
Rotate your device. There we go.
Hey, Coach Gio, what's going down? I was just saying QnA Gold. That was kind of one of the ones that, because you're a big QnA fan back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
And then they came out with that QnA Gold. And that was kind of a popular one for us for a while.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying, like, I think Sleeman's Honey Brown was like the first beer that Sleeman's came out with, right?
I think so, yeah.
Sleeman's original draft was like after the Honey Brown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just remember buying the Honey Brown as well, because I think you got me into them, and it was kind of like, okay, the next step. And even today, I'm not a big fan of them anymore. I find them a little too dark.
A little too what?
I guess like dark and kind of just heavy. Like
it's a rich, heavy beer. Like it's got a lot of flavor to it, right?
Yeah,
hey, Jordan, welcome to the podcast. Yeah. All right, shall we go on to the next question, buddy?
Let's do it.
Yeah, the next question that I got was, when can I have some of your beer? Well, what a question. Me and you both. Yeah.
See, I need the beer. I'm drinking hard root beer here today.
Oh, I got some hard root beer. Nice. Hey, you had some of that at the last broadcast there on Sunday. That was it's nice.
This is actually nice. I had the which one was it? Hires or whatever root beer?
Oh yeah, the Hires one. Yeah. Oh, this is a different one.
Boxer one.
Boxer,
so comparing back and forth.
Whoa! I think every time my phone vibrates, it just sort of runs away on me. Mm-hmm. Cheers, Jordan. When can I get some of your beer? You could probably get some of the beer. Let's commit to something here, Brian. We're gonna commit to, what is it now? It's the middle of July.
September sometime?
Yeah, end of September. I'm going to say end of September. If we can get the brewery up and running in the next 2 weeks, end of September, we'll probably have some beer. And I think, don't quote me on this, but you can also quote me on this. We're going to try to do a big opening party, a brewery opening party on early October. Hopefully we'll have 3 or 4 beers on tap, and we'll open the brewery to everybody, and it'll be a big, hairy, fun time.
Lots of drinking.
Lots of drinking, rocking musics. Who knows what could happen? It's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, what did Paul? He said you're gonna do a log or no?
No, ale or yeah, pale ale probably. Yeah. Just in time for my birthday. Yeah, and my birthday too.
There you go.
Coincidence? Maybe.
Endless amount of beer.
Yeah. We're gonna try to keep it real simple with first brew. Go with the pale ale. Avoid any unnecessary complications, just so that we can make sure that we get things tick, tick, tick as we go, right? And then we'll add complications later. Like lagers require different temperatures and more refined temperature control and stuff like that. So
we might not be able to do that with the first few brews. So as we sort it out. Hey, Brittany, welcome to the broadcast. Good to have you.
I'm mobile.
Yeah. So Jordan, you're gonna fly up for your birthday. We can have the party at the brewery. Great. So that's when you can get some of our beer. Brent, welcome to the broadcast. And the next question, let's see, which one of these is more? Did I get more? Oh, this one, which is a little painful. Oh, that's right, Team Libra. Yeah.
Just
Seems like a
adjusting
good
my
name for
thing
a
here.
Adjusting the thing? You don't have to give us all the details on what you're doing over there.
No worries. I'll give you video clips later. Let's see if this works. All right.
That's sure a lot of ceiling.
There we go.
Oh, there he is.
Trying to get the clamp
little
thing going.
stand.
Thanks, Amazon. Got an Amazon clamp.
I should have brought one to work with me, and then I could set it up. It would be better.
All right.
All right. The next question. You might want to add some input. You've just frozen the greatest of pictures, my friend. You were frozen. It was so good. Why do you broadcast on Twitch? Why not on YouTube or Facebook? Well, here we go. Here we are on Facebook. This is the first time. We don't have as much control over what we can do on Facebook, and also Facebook owns the rights to every broadcast you do. So if we wanted to do more with our broadcast than just this, they'd own it. So if we actually did want to release it as a podcast, Facebook would own that podcast. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we switch back and forth. Maybe we do Wednesday shows on Facebook, Saturday shows on Twitch. I'm not sure. And why not YouTube? Well, that I actually wanted to do. I actually wanted to do both YouTube and Twitch, but Twitch does not allow simulcasting, and neither does YouTube, so we can't broadcast on both at the same time. So I decided to upload it after on YouTube. Twitch has better revenue streams. It has better community integration. It's just more set up for doing live broadcasts than YouTube. But
yeah, pretty good interactive chat on it as well.
Yeah, better chat on it as well. Yeah. Most people I know do have a YouTube account, but don't have a Twitch account, which is the problem. I've heard from a few people, like, they don't want to set up another account just to watch this broadcast, right? Why do I want to sign up and learn Twitch just to watch the broadcast? So we might have to reconsider things in the future, but as it stands right now, that's how we're set up. We need a volunteer tester. Brent, watch what you say, because we are going to need some volunteer testers, and it may not be the best experience. Yeah. Your voice is too bassy, Brian. I have to hold the phone up.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
It's just over masculine.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's so rich and fantastic. So rich and fantastic. All right, well, that's that one. Brian, you got anything to add to that?
For which one of the questions there? Or which part?
Okay, well, I was just asking about the why Twitch, why not YouTube or Facebook?
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. Well, basically, I guess it has better interactive chat. I mean, live streaming on Facebook's pretty good as well. I mean, everything goes to YouTube eventually anyway, so we can start replying to comments that we get on there. But you know, that doesn't really have to be interactive, I guess, right? Which is just something we just post on YouTube, let it sit there and see what happens with it. So hopefully bring them to Twitch
on YouTube, and we will.
But didn't you also say that Twitch doesn't need, you can watch Twitch without getting the program? Like you can go on just regular webpage to view?
but then you can't comment, and in order to comment, you have to create an account. Hey, Monica. Hey, Osaid. Welcome. Yeah, so maybe we might have to try YouTube and see how that goes. But like I'm open for ideas. If people want, then people will get. We will make it happen. So make sure if you have any comments about what we're talking about, the questions that I'm answering, and Brian's answering, just leave a comment, and we'll come back to it, and we'll be rereading if we miss it, and we'll do our best to apply it. All right. This is a Q&A, so if you have a question for me, Paul, or him, Brian, just say it below, and you can either say, Brian, what color socks are you wearing? Or, Paul, why are you so damn handsome? You know, we'll answer them.
I'm flexible.
Oh, yeah. But I also do have a list of some questions here that people have been asking that I collected earlier. I guess, hey, welcome, Sean. I guess we'll move on to that next question. I think posting on YouTube would be a good idea. Yeah, I mean, I hear that quite a bit. So, which is very valid. I'm gonna make a note. Okay. What's the best type of beer to drink with spicy food? Ooh,
The
very
cheapest one, 'cause you're
interesting.
gonna drink a lot of it.
You want to take that one?
Yes. Usually when
I
you
guess that's
remember
valid,
even
too.
hot wings, you get hot wings, you usually want like a cheap beer because you're going to be ordering like a few of them.
Yeah.
Keep the heat down.
Also, the spice will kill your taste buds. So if you buy like an expensive, fancy, tasty beer, you're not going to be able to taste it anyways. So best to get something that's like a Pilsner or a pale ale that's really light, that you can drink very cold, and it's more refreshing than anything, and you're just sort of like pushing the spicy oils to the back of your throat. Yeah. And Osaid watches most of his podcasts on YouTube. That's right. We have our podcasts edited and re-uploaded to YouTube. So you can watch them live on Twitch, but you can also listen to them later on a playlist from YouTube. That's where I thought it might be advantageous, right? Because Twitch doesn't have playlists. You can't, well, actually it does, but it's a much clunkier interface, not as smooth.
That's where I watch
Brittany
most of my podcast.
Yeah. Brittany says, I was just about to ask how you guys got so handsome, but you took that line, Paul. Oh, we'll still answer that. It's genetics. It must be the water or something. I don't know. Just
Or the beer.
it's the beer. It's the beer. Lighter beer for spice. Yep. Mars knows. We spent many years training and testing that. Oh, you broke up a bit.
No, it's the same. Brittany's a beer drinker. She said, drink the Budweiser. You still drinking that?
Shots fired. There we go. All right.
Actually, Budweiser might be okay with chicken wings.
With wings, I think Budweiser would be just fine. It should be pretty good, I think, actually, because it's going to be cold. It's going to be reasonably tasty and likely inexpensive. So hits all the points. Hits all the points.
More Keith, good
okay.
call. My favorite.
Good old Keiths. All right, the next question is, which one of these do I hear more often? Probably this. When are the podcasts? Well, we try to broadcast on Wednesdays and Saturdays, or Fridays, or Sundays. So depending on how our schedule go, we try to hit Wednesday and Saturday every time. But sometimes scheduling a guest requires us to change a day. Sometimes my work schedule requires us to change a day. Sometimes there's socializing to be done. But
Yeah,
we
our
try to
last
get it
Sunday podcast, that was the first time, a Sunday podcast.
Yeah, that was the first Sunday podcast ever. Yeah. We'll try not to do Sunday, but Friday nights are still pretty good, right? People like podcasts on Friday.
Yeah, Friday nights were good because we had a lot of people in the chat and stuff like that. We were doing Saturday mornings for a while just to get out, kind of depending on people's schedule. I think when we had Professor Kabir on and a few people that could do it in the morning and it didn't work out for later at night. But then we had a couple Saturday 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. podcasts that were pretty good as well. So
Yeah,
good comments.
not so bad. Yeah. Oh, Mars asks, what are your top 5 beers? Obviously, outside of Dumb Luck, as they will be the top 5 of all time. So what do you think, Brian? What's your, is that pointing at Brian if I do it like that? What's your,
top, let's go top 5. Ooh, it's going to be a tough one. I'm not really a type of favorites guy, but like, cause everything switches, but I definitely go with, Alexander Keith. Let's go with that. Let's go with, Cronenberg. What's that? The 15, someone called again. 1576 or something, or whatever that was.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what the number was. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. That one's pretty
Hello
good.
from Canada. Welcome.
Also, like, actually been really liking the Red Truck stuff. So, like, either the Red Truck Lager. I've been liking this guy as well. I still had one of these before again. I still got my Lions Summer Ale. So I'm digging this one because I keep buying it. So that's
I've been really loving on that one right now. 1664. That's the one. Thanks, Coach Gio.
There you go. Yeah, and I guess they get the blank one as well, right? The blank and the I can't remember
the wheat ale
versions of it. Yeah. Oh, that's another one I like. Rickard's White. I'll switch between that one. And for another beer, this one gets a lot of criticized, but Corona. Sometimes the Corona is just nice to have.
Delicious. Yeah. Myself, top 5. I guess my number 1 beer right now, anyways, is probably Central City IPA. I really like that one. Number 2 is Central City's ISA, which is sort of like a lighter version of the IPA. I'm thinking about not the beers I drink the most, but the beers. Yeah, India Session Ale. It's like a saison, and
Cooking gold.
Third, I'd probably go with Heineken. I just love the taste of a Heineken. It's very different and very delicious. Number 4 and 5. It's really tough. How did you come up with them so quick, Brian?
I don't know. I don't even know if I came up with enough there. I had that one.
No, I think
wheat ale.
why don't you just ask for top 3?
Yeah. But they always vary.
There we go. Top 3. Yeah, but after that, it could be anything. Like I'll just when I go to the liquor store, I pretty much randomly grab. I like to grab mixer packs of whatever, or I grab a few sixers and just throw them down. That's it. Do you come to Malaysia? I would come to Malaysia. I've been to Singapore before.
Dumb Luck Brewing tour. We're going
We're on
international.
to. Yep. We will broadcast live from every major airport around the world.
I'm gonna grab another one of these.
Go to our Patreon page. Visiting the world's breweries. Yeah, Malaysia near Singapore, absolutely. Absolutely. You couldn't list your top 5 that quick either? Yeah. It's tough, especially when you're on the spot and you're like, thinking through your head. Like, it really varies on what I'm doing and how I feel and like just what I'm got another one. What I'm aiming for, right? You bet, Hazura. If I go to Singapore, I'll be sure to send you a message. All right, Gio, enjoy. Thanks for joining us. All right. So the question was, when are the podcasts? Wednesdays and Saturdays. We're going to try to hit those every time. Wednesdays are probably going to be a solid hour. Saturdays might be longer. Might be 2 hours long. Who knows? Also depends on if we have a guest or not. They also change month to month, but I like it. Absolutely. All right. The next question. Can I get a t-shirt or a hat? Well, people saw the store up. They put in some requests, and I was kind of unable to fulfill them because the store I set up sucked. It did. It was no good. It was a bit of an experiment, but I do have t-shirts and some hats. I'll be posting them up on the Facebook page soon. I want to get some modeling pictures, people wearing the gear, and then post them up. T-shirts are $20. Hats, there, I'll make a note for myself. Search out the price for the hat, but there is a hat available. There's 2 hats. We have a flat brim, and we have the dad hat. That's the
dad hat.
Yep. And t-shirts, plain black t-shirts. I've got men's or unisex style, small, medium, and large. And I will be getting in more women's style tees. So if you want, send a message to me. I'll be posting up a quasi store on the Facebook page coming soon. Hey, Ashley, welcome to the broadcast. Don't forget, our main broadcast is on twitch.tv/dumbluckbrewing. Please go and sign up so that you too can join in the conversation. I know a bunch of you watch secretly under the cover of anonymity, but jump on into the conversation because it's fun. All right?
Hey, speaking of t-shirts, what kind of shirt you're wearing?
This is the one you got me, buddy. Gracie Jiu-Jitsu from California. Look at that guy. Oh, we're all matchy-matchy with our Jiu-Jitsu shirts.
It's a nice shirt.
Yeah, it's a good shirt. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was from Gracie Academy in Beverly Hills.
Yeah. That's cool. It sucks that you didn't get to actually practice, but you got to watch a class. So, Thomas.
No, I think if we go back, I think I want to go to. I think it's in Torrance, California. That's where the original Gracie Academy is. Which is a bigger place as well.
The original. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, Thomas, the brewery is probably going to open October. They were saying that we're probably going to do an opening party on October. Oh, yeah. It's going to be great. Get that tap house. Any more questions, please? I have expended the questions that were asked of me, but I sure would like to hear from you guys.
Well, I wonder who has the better shirt now. I don't know.
Yeah. Who's got the better shirt? I mean, this one's got cool graphics on it. And if you look real close, it's all words.
I didn't even realize.
So that's pretty cool. Brian's t-shirt's kind of got that motorcycle sort of rebel without a cause, rebel without a kind of style to it. Oh, surfer style, black belt surfing.
Yep.
Sure. Thanks, Azura.
SoCal, baby.
Cool t-shirts, cool tees. Oh yeah.
So what are you thinking for Saturday's podcast? What are you looking for that one?
What are we looking?
Yeah.
No, Saturday. Oh, Saturday I'll be camping. How about that? But we'll be coming back on Saturday. Well, Friday night we'll be probably going camping, but I'll be coming back on Saturday, so probably totally be able to do a broadcast on Saturday night.
Yeah, maybe a late one.
Barring some kind of crazy camping incident. You know, like a zombie outbreak or something, and makes it tough to get back to trip to the hospital. Hey, maybe the hospital just do it like this.
Alcohol poisoning, overconsumption of beer.
Yep. He's good. So today, did some work on the brewery. There is so much detail work that needs to get done before things actually get happening. It's kind of ridiculous. We've been running wires and reassembling things for 2 days now. I took a couple of days off in the middle actually, but and there's still lots more to go. I really hope to get that all mechanically assembled before the end of the week, but we'll see. Beers from Around the World Tasting Podcast. That sounds like an excellent idea too. You know, that's a gooder actually. Maybe we, on a more conventional note, I was thinking traveling around the world tasting all those beers, but we can actually just go to the store and buy them.
Yeah, this will be way cheaper. We're on a budget here.
Yep. Till we start selling some brew kit.
There we go. And they'll fly us out there to test their beer, right?
That's right. Just to get on the show. Absolutely. All right. Who else has got questions? Whoa! I'm just going to throw shit everywhere there. After we epoxied the floor, I don't know if you guys followed on the Facebook page, but we did the floor epoxy, pulled everything out. Now we're going back through it. It's a really interesting experience. It's kind of like archaeologically digging through your own history. You're finding like, oh, that I remember that thing, this thing, and that thing that I totally forgot that I hung on to because I'm totally gonna need it one of these days. And it's been sitting buried under 8 layers of detritus, just waiting to get hucked out. Man,
I got lots of that kind of stuff sitting around going, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I would just put it back in there. See you next time.
Exactly. See you next time. Just move you to a different drawer. Hey, Jonathan, welcome. Long time no see. Long time no see, my friend. So this archaeological dig through the piles of junk has also led me to this whole kick on reorganizing. So I've been taking like huge boxes full of all kinds of miscellaneous junk that has just become like junk boxes and disassembling them and trying to find more new organized ways of doing things. Man, it is a slow and painful process, but it feels so good. It's like a refreshing of everything. Now that the garage floor is all refreshed and the brewery is all put together and the walls are all pretty, it's like now you see these little bins of crap sitting everywhere and you're like, that just can't stand. Everything must be beautified. Now it's like, I should paint those cupboards. I should panel that wall. I should change the lighting. It's like everything. It's a cascade of events. Hey, Rook, welcome to the podcast. Chris, welcome to the podcast.
It's a party now.
Oh,
Woo.
Jonathan got a like. Look at that. Look at this guy with his likes.
Old school bandmates, I guess, eh?
That's right. We totally are old school bandmates. We're back in our rowdy rock and roll days when the rules didn't apply and anything goes. Including the rules of how to make a nice song.
Root beer. Boxer's hard root beer. It's a type of beer.
Water.
You drinking the coffee there?
That's just water. I felt too lazy to actually make coffee. Actually, I think we ran out of coffee. Not only that, but we ran out. Can you brew a passion fruit IPA? I think we will, but I don't know if we can. We can try.
Yo, try some of Patrick's technique of throwing. But he put mango in his IPA, right? It was frozen mango from Costco that he threw in his IPA batch.
Yeah, that was good. That was really good. Close enough, I suppose. At least he's got beer in the name of the beverage, right? It's pretty good.
But before I was drinking this guy, though, Lions Summer Ale. Go try that one out by Granville Island.
Yeah.
It's tasty deliciousness with a bit of fruit in there.
Tasty beverage. Yeah. So like I said before, this is a Q&A. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. Anything. Ask us anything. These have to be brewing or brewery related. Oh, hell yeah. I'm just going to scroll back a bit, see if I missed any questions. No, looks like we nailed them. Nailed it. It doesn't even have to be here. You could ask the mighty Malcolm there a question or two. Hey, buddy. Hey, Malcolm. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, Malcolm?
You like that?
Wasn't a fan.
Get some viewers for our animal lovers out there. There you go.
Right. That'll be the thumbnail right there. Me poking Malcolm with the pen.
Yeah, clickbait.
You wouldn't believe.
You're not going to believe what this dog does. Dog drinking a root beer.
Yeah, there's definitely a delay in how we do.
Yeah, I was wondering how that actually works. If it's like my signal's being sent to you, so we're on time, and then whatever else is sent after that. I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's probably something Richard would know, right?
Yeah, he's a smart guy. New favorite records released in 2018. New released records. Oh man, I'm an old man. I don't listen to new music.
Yeah, I'm stuck in the.
Yeah. Latest
What's up?
new stuff.
Anything new in your car or what's going on?
I'm trying to think of like any brand new song that I've heard lately that I've been like jamming to. Like, yeah, that's a good deal. Because I do listen to a Discover Weekly playlist on Spotify, and that usually includes a few brand new songs. I can't say that I know of anything brand new that I've been listening to recently, unfortunately.
Yeah, the only thing I have in
What
my
about
car
you?
right now is that Hunting Giants EP.
Yeah,
The
that's the latest one I've been talking to. Hunting Giants.
That
Yeah,
one so awesome.
brand new release. Same
Yeah,
with
so
Bone
check
State
it out. Hunting Giants.
Bone State
Local
Rebellion's
Vancouver
EP.
band. That's about it for new music. I'm not sure. Yeah, pretty much at work we listen to Sirius, and it's all like a lot of classic rock kind of stuff. So that's what I listen to, or I'm listening to podcasts. For music, I barely listen to the radio anymore. It's too frustrating with all the commercials. Here we have our Slackerator with our Sonos speakers, so I'll go between like hard rock, new hard rock stuff, a lot of classic kind of 80s and 90s stuff. That's kind of what I've been listening to lately. But for new albums, no, I haven't really dug into too many new albums lately. Any suggestions to check out?
Well, like Chris
New
says,
Machine
Parkway
Head.
Drive and New Machine Head. Okay.
Parkway Drive. Parkway Drive. Is that a local band or?
The name sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard a song or two from them before.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Look at this. In broadening our horizons. I think they like the idea of an album is kind of like dissipated a bit, at least in my world and the way I listen to music and how I consume it.
Yeah.
It's never like it's bump your head, the latest release from Smoke That Doobie's album, The Great Pill. Like you never get that that connection anymore. Yeah. At least in how I do it. New Devil Driver, all covers of old school country songs. That's interesting.
Oh, Parkway Drive from Australia.
Them Aussies and their music.
Yeah, that's why I gotta get a new stereo in my car. I need some Bluetooth action going on.
Yeah. Just
Right
go
now, I'm
out there and
listening
buy a new car
Yeah, it would be nice to, eh?
with all your podcast money.
There you go. Royalties.
Money. Dollar Shave Club, send us money. We'll flog your goods.
I was looking at that again. Did you try your razor out yet, or what?
I still haven't.
Oh my god.
I know. I really want to sit down and set aside time and do it, Like every free moment I have now, I'm just working on the brewery. It's always fixing computers, setting up podcasts, work on the brewery. All Dumb Luck Brewing related all the time. Even here, I'm at
There we go.
work doing Dumb Luck Brewing stuff.
He's working
Hey, but
24/7.
it's my dinner break right now. Okay, unless it's past an hour. I don't know when I started.
Me neither.
It's past.
I suggest this. Yeah, here. Let's see.
Does it say how long we've been on for?
No, I don't think so. You have joined the video as a guest. I don't know if that's me or what. Let me try to do it.
That was you. Does it time that stuff?
There we go. See, it replies as Dumb Luck Brewing and myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to freaking.
Not sure how to
You
get
know-
rid of it, but not worried about it.
Pacific Beer Chat. I don't think I've run into that one before. Hey, Ryan, welcome to the podcast. Oh, Chris says we've been up for 50 minutes. Okay, we got 10 more minutes to chat. And then I go back to work. I'm on a bunch of different brewing chats on Facebook. Where's this Pacific Beer Chat?
Where could it be now?
But most of the chats that I'm in are brewing chats. So they're based primarily around brewing and producing beer. Either home brews, craft brews, things like that. It's a Facebook group. Okay. Whoop. Making notes, yo.
There you go. Have to go check that out. It's all Greg.
Greg has joined the podcast. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Chris. Much appreciated. Oh yeah. I know
So-
Greg didn't come here without at least one question or snide remark. One of the two.
I is here.
Microbrews, not even craft brews. Bigger yet. I don't even know what the scale is, really. There's like microbrewing, craft brewing, nano brewing, home brewing.
Does it all depends on how much you make or what?
Yeah, I think there is a volumetric measurement, but I think craft beer is just the name of beers that anything smaller than a microbrewery makes.
Mm-hmm. So how big is a microbrewery?
I don't know, but people call Central City beer craft beer, but it's not a microbrewery.
Yeah.
It's much, much bigger than a microbrewery.
It's kind of like the
who knows?
hipster name. It sounds cooler, more specialized.
Hipster.
You know, you wouldn't want to make too much of it because then it becomes mainstream. Yeah.
Greg's an ambitious guy, you know. He just steps out there, he does what he needs to do. Good on him, right, Chris? Hot diggity.
Hot damn.
Yeah. The cleaning crew guy, he was rather interested in who the hell I was talking to.
I'm talking to myself.
Man, I'm talking to a mug that's holding my phone up.
So what else we got going on? We got the brewery coming on. It's on its way there.
Yep.
Got a podcast this Saturday night. Let's see, we got any clips to show for our next show, or any ideas? Any teasers?
Not at this moment.
Yeah, I guess up to you. Maybe that's some of the people watching what they'd like to see us comment on.
What would you like to see us cover? If you have any ideas and stuff, or things you'd like to watch us react to, please send it on forward.
Maybe get some of those good old fight video compilations. Those are always fun to watch.
It's been a while.
Is there any beer fail videos out there? I haven't checked.
Yeah, there's got to be a Facebook page called Hold My Beer.
Yeah. Actually, no, there's I think those, I can't remember what station I'm talking about that. Hold My Beer. And I see dumps himself. I don't know if it's on Reddit or something like that. You can watch people just hurt them, fall off stuff and do dumb, drink their beer.
Yeah.
Hold my beer, I'm going for it.
It's so great to watch people do some stuff. It's just great.
It's surprisingly amusing to watch people hurt themselves. I don't know why. It's just like, man, I didn't do that, so
What's your favorite pairing for beer? Well, for pizza. Beer pairing for pizza.
Yeah. Anything
in your fridge. Yeah. Pizza is a very complex tasting food. Like, there's a lot of flavor to it. So I would definitely go with something simple and light.
I suggest an Alexander Keith.
That is a great pairing.
Hot sauce.
If I'm eating, I'm gonna grab whatever is the lightest beer nearest to me. That's what I would grab.
Yes.
Well, this was the Q&A of Dumb Luck Brewing. And I want to say thank you, Brian, for calling in and joining me in this broadcast. How friggin' fun is that? This is good. I enjoy this little Facebook broadcast. It's quite entertaining. And yeah, that guy's Brian.
That's Paul over there.
And you're awesome.
All right, see you later, man. Take it easy.
Make sure you leave your comments below. Tell us everything you guys want to know, and we'll try to cover it in the next Dumb Luck Brewing video podcast Q&A. We'll collect those questions. Peace.
Peace.